Hello everyone, before we start this video, just want to point out and let you viewers know that due to some technical difficulties, this video may have gone horribly wrong. We will try to fix them in the future, but for now, all we can do is blame Juicy J's mic. Yeah, enjoy the video.
Yo, watch out, my mom's already gonna be here.
Herbs on the beat.
Hero with 8 seconds left for three. Yes!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Heat is On podcast, episode 30. And today, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are all smiles. And we were waiting for this day to show our beautiful faces to you, beautiful fans. The Heat just beat the Boston Celtics in Game 2 of the playoffs. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a doozy. It was a hell of a watch if you are a real Heat fan. And let me tell you, can we get some edits going on my last speech? I want edits all over TikTok about me, like for sure. Put me in an edit, like holy crap, bro. Because all the non-believers are crying right now. All the we are getting swept people, where are y'all at?
Wait 1 second,
You're not with us when we get this game 2. We just got game 2 in Boston. We just scratched the game in Boston. We are good.
If anybody deserves that edit, it's for what I said in that last video. Mark my words, Caleb Martin will play like Game 7 Caleb Martin. I expect him to have the best game. And he did just that. And before we jump into any stats, I mean, this isn't a game that you could base off stats. This is a game that you base off energy and you base off emotion. And we did that today.
Put him in the edit, bro.
We did that today. We got the dub. And, I mean, wow. I'm gonna let Juicy J slide in with who he feels like he should talk about. I think I have a pretty good idea who that is. And then, well, boy, just tune in for one of the best episodes to ever drop on The Heat is On, because this has just been a phenomenal game, and we could not be more happy to do this at 9:48 p.m. But hey, y'all love the content, and we love Heat winning games, especially when we're underdogs. Keep treating us like that. Keep booing us. We want Boston.
Remember, 3% chance, 97% chance fake. We always believe.
Well, this year I think it was this year.
Absolutely, like
Was this
nothing
year?
in our favor.
Hold on. Was this year 3% or 1%?
I didn't see it.
I think it was 1%.
I just quoted last year. Now,
I didn't think it was 1%.
obviously, you know what we talk about. You see the jersey. That obviously means I'm talking about Patty Mills. The way he sat on his bench and just provided so much water and energy. Okay, I'm kidding. Tyler Hero, ladies and gentlemen. You heard us last game. I said that I wanted to trade him if the man did not play well in the rest of the series. And can I tell you something right now? I'm not even worried about the rest of the series, because this game, he dropped an immaculate, efficient 24 points, 14 assists, and 5 rebounds. That lets you know one thing for certain, that when this man was on the basketball court, shots were getting made, rebounds were getting grabbed, and plays were being absolutely run to the T of how they could be run. Because Tyler Hero put up an amazing performance, John Stockton type passes, and Kobe type scoring. 24 for the Mamba. We love you, Tyler Hero. You are a hero for life for this one game, because you showed up and showed out in the TD Garden when they were blazing them so hard, talking about Jason Tatum's shoes mid-match, mid-game. What? I thought TNT was better. Maybe not. They were showing Bill Russell's statue. Props to Bill Russell. We do have his jersey retired in our arena for some reason.
R.I.P. though, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Bill Russell. But Larry Bird?
Okay, yeah. But look. We'll put all that aside. We've always been overshadowed. We've always been overshadowed We've always been overlooked. They thought they were gonna run past us. Not gonna happen. And it just makes you think, man. And I don't want to tear this down, but it just makes you think. Richardson, Butler, Rozier. Hey, good news though. Rozier will be back for this series. I don't expect him to be back for game 3, but a game 4 gameplay is a possibility and is in Miami. We're going to Miami after stealing one in Boston, the best team in the NBA in the regular season this year. They're not the best team in the playoffs, I'll tell you that much. And after, Juicy J explained all of Hero's fantastic plays, there's one man I want to talk about. One man I've had faith in. One man who I knew would break out this game. Talking about Caleb Martin. I'll let you talk about who you want to talk about. But this is who I strongly want to talk about. This is who I strongly want to talk about. This man, dude, the first possession just booed completely. Like the whole arena, like
until the last possession.
Dog.
Although it is right, if you already heard the "Let's Go Heat" chants in your
I said in the first quarter, this is gonna get to his head. This is gonna get to his head. He started playing a little bit sloppy in that first. He took a break in the bench. When he came back after that first sit, oh my God, 21 points. Who does that remind you of, Juicy J? These 21 points by Caleb Martin. Does it remind you from a certain somebody a year ago in the same court, in the same, almost the same situation, with the same number on his jersey, with the same last name on that jersey? Yes, I'm comparing Caleb Martin to Caleb Martin, and I'm doing it because he is one of a kind when it comes to beating the Boston Celtics. I don't know why you staring at me.
Michael Jordan, like before you said anything.
21 points. 5 of 6 from the 3-point line. 5 of 6.
And that one three that he missed, like, it could have landed too.
This man, I'm going to say something. Caleb Martin brought all the energy today. And I've always said tonight, I've always said this. What matters is stats, yes, but the energy. You saw Boston. You can tell we were in Tatum's head. You can tell. He was cursing at the refs, and they didn't give him a tech because they wanted it tonight. But they're not getting it tonight because Boston is going nowhere. Tatum is going nowhere. He could wear those new shoes. He could use this time that he should be in Cancun, in China, selling his shoes. But he's not going anywhere else in the playoffs. He's not going anywhere else in the playoffs. He should take this time to appreciate the shoes he got and take the opportunity to sell them because he is not going anywhere else. He's getting out in these first rounds. And I'm not saying this because we won, because I said this last game. I said I don't want to lose hope. I'm not going to lose hope because this team always proves me wrong when I'm at my worst. And I don't want to be proved wrong. I want to be proved right. So I'm sticking with the Heat. And that's what I did. I stuck with them. I stuck through thick and thin. I stuck with Caleb Martin, and we made it. We won one game. And I know everybody's like, okay, y'all won one. No. Because we were supposed to get swept. We're the Brooms. We're the Brooms.
Celebrating his arms. Like, Pat Bev literally celebrated like he won the championship after winning the play-in. We don't celebrate like that after winning the play-in. We're back-to-back play-in champs. And guess what? We're about to be back-to-back Eastern Conference champs. Ooh, put me in the air. All right, dude, is there anything you want to say before I take the helm here?
There is one more thing I'd like to say. One more thing I'd like to say. And that is one player, actually. It's not who you're going to talk about. I want to talk about somebody who was overlooked last season. Somebody who wasn't given the minutes he deserved. Somebody who worked hard to get the minutes he has earned this year. Somebody who never started in the playoffs last year. Who the only thing I saw from him in the playoffs last year was that one face when Jimmy dropped 56, and it was like, that's somebody.
I thought you were either talking about Highsmith or Jovic, but I know you're talking about that boy. That boy's clean. He's top right now.
Somebody, that man is Nikola Jovic. Listen, 11 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Juicy J. This is a man with no playoff minutes last year. None.
That's triple-double radar.
None.
Play a couple more minutes, that boy would have one.
This is a man who all of last year he played 21 minutes last year. That's an exaggeration. Don't take it seriously. But I always say this, by the way. But it just shows you the growth that comes, the dedication he has to this team. He was fired up, and those back-to-back threes in the first quarter was really because listen,
It changed the vibe completely.
listen,
Like, in this game.
that's what happened last game. We started horrible, and we decided to get hot in the last quarter. That wasn't gonna work. We had to stick with them the whole first, which we did, the whole second, which we did, the whole third, which we did, and then in the fourth, just clean them out. That's what we did. That's what you need to do. Build these runs. Now, Juicy J, I'm gonna let you talk about who you want to talk about, but Martin and Jovic, I'm proud of y'all boys. Y'all are doing what you're having to do. Your minutes are worth it. Everyone has just been playing amazing, and there's someone who's been playing a little bit. I'm just kidding. If more efficient than those players this season, and Juicy J, who is that?
Well, it's Big Bam. Big Bam is out here getting his second All-Star. Like, nobody's talking about that. Our All-Star, our only All-Star on this team, because Jimmy doesn't like to. He is genuinely our best player on the court right now. So it's obvious that he's been playing the best. He out here, I'm having a stroke. He is out here, got a double-double for himself, 21 points, 2 assists, 10 rebounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Bam is back to getting 10 rebounds every game. He'll have 10 rebounds next game. If you were watching this game all the way through, you saw that Bam was cleaning that glass and cleaning like the whole play. He was on every single miss right when it came off the rim. 21 points too. The most efficient 21 points I've ever seen Bam score. He only missed one shot in that fourth quarter and scored 8 points, maybe even more. I wasn't keeping track at the end because we already won. But Bam Adebayo, just the way that he's developed his game. I remember, we were talking, me and JG Noise and some of our other friends, saying that Bam needs to attack the rim more. And I didn't really understand because Bam was doing so well with his shot already in that game that it just looked like he was on something, and he was like hitting that shot so easily. That's what JG Noise said. He's making it look easy, and that's what he was doing. You could tell he worked on that shot so much, and he's just developed as a player. Like, he was not this efficient last year. Like, you cannot say that. Like, he was not scoring these numbers last year in the playoffs.
I think
He's the number one option right now, besides the GOAT Tyler Hero. And let me tell you right now, Bam and Tyler, that's the best two-man that we got right now on this team. They run it to a T. Bam gets the freaking lobs and the pick and rolls from Hero perfectly. Hero and Bam lob alley-oops. That's the best alley-oops to Bam that we got. Better than Duncan's, better than Hyman's, better than Butler's. That's what we got right now. And it's incredible what they're doing on the floor with no Jimmy Butler, no Terry Rozier. Now, when Terry Rozier comes back, this team will be on a tear. Your Miami Heat is taking both of our home games and going up 3-1, smashing them, 8-5. That's what I'm talking about. Now, there's also one more player. Real quick. You did talk about two, so I'll talk about two. I'll talk about someone who made a very good effort, but went a little bit unseen. Haywood Highsmith hit some solid shots in this game. And I was saying over and over again, every single time this guy would take a three and break, Haywood Highsmith's fall off needs to be stood. Because he went from a genuine three-point shooter for like 2 weeks, gone. And he, even after those 2 weeks, he would still make some. But he proved everyone and me wrong this game. He hit 3 threes, 9 points, and not just any 3 threes, some clutch 3 threes. That three that he hit in the fourth quarter, I had no faith. I said, Highsmith rattled that boy in. And an amazing shot with that. A very clutch shot. And Haywood Highsmith, he got some stops. He made some shots. He did what a Heat role player has to do. And what I love most is that he is also a player that we developed. He's not a Patty Mills that just came out of nowhere or something. He's like a Caleb Martin, homegrown, got him from the undrafted list. Haywood Highsmith. Loving it right now.
When we see him in August, we are asking him for that autograph.
Haywood Highsmith, if you ever see this, I'll be honest. At that point in your career, I did not want him. And I know I'm like all the stupid bandwagons now, I guess. But now I want it. I'm sorry that I passed you up on it. And I know you won't see this, but I love you, Haywood Highsmith. And every single time you hit a three, I'm loving you even more.
It's funny you
I
should
love
say.
this team.
It's funny you should say bandwagon because one of our friends who will actually be a guest person in one of our upcoming episodes in a week or two. He's been on that Highsmith train. He's always said, "I love Highsmith. I love Highsmith. I love his also." We don't realize this, not until he starts getting bucket. But the energy Highsmith brings off the bench is insane. I think he was our first player off the bench today, if I'm not mistaken, and that just adds a lot on a team that's injured, on a team that doesn't have their players. You realize this is like the third option because the first option is Rozier. I'm talking about point guard wise. The first option is Rozier. The second option is Josh Richardson. This is our third option. We are now in DeLon Wright, who, by the way, low scoring game, but his energy was out there, man. 5 points, 4 rebounds, and it doesn't matter.
Saying this because we love the long right. I love the long right. If this was like, I don't know, Jamal Cain out here who scored 5 points and did nothing else, I wouldn't care. But the long right.
Right. The thing is, here's the thing, though.
Like a great
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. One of the, I think all 5 came in the fourth. I may be mistaken. I know he hit a crazy 3, which I was like, oh, DeLon in the corner. And speaking about corner threes, I need to bring this up because it got me so happy. Caleb Martin right in front of that Celtics bench, hitting a 3 in Tatum's face. It reminded me of the one in Giannis. He should have went like this. He should have went like that.
We're the same person, bro. It isn't. He should have hit one of these, bro. Right in his face. He needs to bring that celebration back, bro.
Miami, Saturday, Boston. We wanted you. We got you. We always said we want Boston. We want Boston. We were not lying. That first game, okay, we take a little step back. Have you have your little celebration. Get all the little, social media you want out of it. Get all the fun you want out of it. Game 2, crickets. Nothing. I've heard more about Bill Russell than I've heard about the Celtics' current games. This team right here is going to do what they did last year and they're going to get the job done. Because they played like this against the best team in the regular season. Nobody's stopping us. No one. And I'm sticking by that. I know we're winning Saturday. And I'll be back. When we win Saturday, I will get this clip right here and show y'all that I always stick by this team. And I said we were going to win when we lost by 30, and I stick by that. Juicy J and I did have a little bit of a crash out moment, as we like to call it. But it was, man, it's those emotions that make you enjoy these type of emotions. So
that's now, the best way. I couldn't even say anything. Not my proudest moment, but guess what? Not my proudest moment leads up to this one right here, which is the proudest moment I felt.
I feel like one last player we need to talk about, and we haven't. And it's crazy because, we did lose him, but then he came back as an immigrant this time. That's Jaime Jaquez Jr. We lost Jimmy Butler and we got the immigrated version of him. He has played phenomenal in this playoff series. And it's been 2 games. One of them we were down 30. But this man Jaime and Juicy J, don't hold that smirk in. You can smile all you want because it's all sunshine and rainbows for Jaime Jaquez Jr. Listen, 14 points, not a lot. But let me tell you what is. Let me
He's
tell
a
you
rookie. What do you expect? He
Number
scored
one, he's a
14
rookie.
points in that freaking playoffs, buddy.
He's a rookie. But number two, these weren't little wide open layups for Derek White. These weren't wide open three for Sam Hauser. These were tough, get it yourself out of the mud buckets
Hell
for
yeah.
a rookie to just hit you with a little 360, a little. No, we got it. Don't make that face. We did what we had to do. Everyone did what they had to do. Coach Spoelstra did what he had to do. All of his timeouts were perfectly executed this game.
Perfect.
That last timeout with like 40 seconds left when we were up like 9, beautiful timeout. Beautiful. And I hated
Like,
it
I
because
said in my head right at that moment, I know you did too, like, good timeout. And then I went to my phone.
and I hated it because I didn't want to wait another 6 minutes to see the last 40 seconds because the commercial break just goes on and on.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But perfect. With that said, job's not finished. We can't celebrate like we won the finals. But boy does it feel good. But hey, it'll feel even better when they're not in the playoffs anymore. So let's get to that point. Let's get to that point where all of Instagram, all of your TikTok for you pages are just Boston has been eliminated by the 8th seed once again, 2 times in a row. And I don't care how many games this goes to. I don't care. I mean, obviously I care, but you know you're not going to get it easy. You know you're not. You know every win is going to be this way. But it's going to be this way if we play this way. Well, yeah. Listen, I need an aggressive hero Saturday. I can't have the inconsistent. I need him to be consistent.
I need this hero right here. I need the one where we saw in this.
Whatever he did today, hey, Jimmy Butler, send him another text.
Give me secret stuff. Take another.
Did you hear the text by Jimmy Butler when they said?
Is that real?
Yeah, that's real. So they said.
I didn't know it was real because there's a lot of fake stuff going on.
No, they interviewed Hero. He said this.
Damn.
Yeah, Hero said.
He listened, buddy.
For those of you that missed it, Hero received a text from Butler saying, be aggressive. Don't just rush. It doesn't mean shoot. Be aggressive and be an example. The team feeds off your energy. Right now, you're the main guy. And not only did he do that with 21 points, 14 assists. Talk about a career game for Tyler Hero. This is the games he needs to have to prove us, Juicy J and I, who love the Heat, who love Tyler Hero. I mean, Tyler Hero, my favorite player on the Heat. But he needs to show us that this is why he's on the team. And he did that tonight. But Saturday, he can't go drop 6 points. He needs to stay on this aggressiveness. If he wants a break, he can have it after we beat Boston in 5-6 games. But right now, it's not the time for the break. Right now, you go into that gym, you go into practice as if you lost by 30 again. Because job isn't finished. We're going to get it done.
Now, the best thing about these wins is that you get 2 full days. 2 whole days that we are going to be on the top of the world. You didn't just see what just happened. It was the scariest thing in my entire life.
Say that again.
You did not see what just happened. You'll see it in the video. You will be as surprised as me.
Just do it again.
2 whole days we will be on top of Mount Olympus. Fortnite reference, baby. Let's go. 2 whole days where you could go up to your Heat hater friends and make fun of them and laugh at them for thinking that we were going to get swept. Because in the end of the day, that's the beauty of sports. 1 minute you're at your lowest you've ever been in your entire life and you're thinking of jumping in the canal right by your house. The next minute, you're on cloud 9, talking crap to all your friends and talking crap to all your haters. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Miami Heat that I was waiting for. This is the one that I believed in. And this is the one that I knew would arrive. This has been a great episode. And the second episode of the playoffs for the Heat is on podcast. Can we get a clap up for that? I like this consistent stuff that we're on right now. I like this right now.
You know
We're
what?
doing good, and we're showing our face for the first time. Beautiful face.
And the setup is a little bit off right now. There's a lot of reconstruction going on here, and this is probably the best view y'all are gonna get, unless we sit in the dirt. But it doesn't matter where it is, as long as you get it done, and that's what we're doing here. Doesn't matter where I'm at. Doesn't matter where Juicy J is at. We're getting this podcast done. It doesn't matter where the Heat are at. It doesn't matter where we are at. Doesn't matter whether we're at Boston, the TD Garden, the Madison Square, the TD Bank Arena, the Madison Square Garden. It doesn't matter where we at. We are getting the job done.
That was not tough.
Now,
You said way too much. Not in the edit, buddy.
who is this guy? Now, another career high that you may not have known this, Juicy J. And I didn't know this either. For Tyler Hero. 6 3-pointers made is his career high, and he got that tonight. I always thought he had more. But I guess not. Not only that, do you know how good it feels to go on Instagram and you get to see this?
Oh my god. I don't have to look at Jason Tatum
You
on
get
there.
to see this over and over and over again. It feels good, man. It feels good, and we're gonna feel even better Saturday when we're up in the series.
Yo, can you realize that I can finally check Instagram again? You cannot check Instagram as a basketball Heat fan like and lose because you just get reminded every single post is it. It's not like I'm on Instagram scrolling through people that I know. Hell no, I'm just following Heat accounts. So my entire thing is Heat accounts and basketball accounts. So I just get reminded the Heat suck, the Heat suck. But when we win. God, I'm on there. I'm on there scrolling through every story, scrolling through every Heat account. And can we get a moment of silence for 10 seconds for the DJ Khaled burner account? Probably the best Heat Instagram fan page of all time. Let's start right now. Amen to the DJ. Forever in our hearts, forever. You made the best post after every single game that made me and JG Noise laugh. One of my favorites is when me and JG Noise went to the UD night game where they were hanging his jersey in the rafters, and we lost. So he goes, I will also be hanging myself in the rafters with UD tonight. That's hilarious, bro.
Okay, but let's not ruin the mood. Heat in 5, Heat in 6, Heat in 7. I don't care how many games we're going to. We're going to win this series. I don't care where it goes. With that being said, I am tired, as tired can be. And
it's pretty late for us.
This video might come out soon. Definitely not tonight. Because
hey, we got 2 days. We're recording it way earlier than last video. We're sorry about
there's going to be some scheduling around to the point where we could post these videos as soon as the game finishes. But obviously, due to certain time constraints, we can't do that right now. But in the future, we will. And we will get it right. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you've been here, if you stayed throughout the whole video, you deserve yourself a round of applause. Because this video is full of emotion, full of happiness, full of just anything, energy. It's a different type of video.
Yeah.
It's going to be an even better one Saturday. Now, Juicy J, I have 3 words for you, sir.
Wait, can I say some things?
Of course.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like down below. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when we post our beautiful Heat is On videos. And I hear around the street that it's a rumor that only real Heat fans click the like button down below and comment, I'm a real Heat fan. So I don't know if you Philippines viewers are real Heat fans or not. Let's get some proof down there in the like button. Thank you guys for watching this video, and JG Noise, I heard you had 3 words for me. Can I hear what those words are?
Heck yeah, brother. Go Heat.
Go Heat.
W's in the